Welcome back. Windsor-Essex is the only region of the province still not allowed to move onto stage 3 of provincial COVID reopening. The Premier yesterday confirming that will be the case until local health officials feel it is safe to move on to stage 3. COVID outbreaks among the region's agricultural workers sector is the big reason the area is still in stage 2. What does this mean for the region's largest area? Windsor Mayor Drew Dilkens is here now to talk about it. Thank you very much for being with us, Mayor Dilkens.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Now, tell me about how you feel about the fact that the province has made this decree about your region. It's got to have a huge impact on the economy, obviously.
Yeah, so I feel for small businesses. They're the ones who are struggling through this, not being able to reopen their doors and get back to business like the rest of the province. So it's urgent that we get to stage 3 as quickly as possible for their sake. But I do recognize that the province has made a decision based on data. And when you look at number of cases per hundreds, thousands of people, you've got in the province of Ontario, the average is 10. I think in the GTA area, it's about 16 to 20. And in our region, it's been 50. And so largely that's ascribed to the migrant farm worker population, which is an extremely complex set of folks because you've got 8,000 here spread across 175 different farms, and many are undocumented, which adds another layer of complexity to the whole resolution. So I know the province is working very diligently to help us get over the hump here. I'm appreciative of the Premier and all of the efforts they've expended down here. But it is important that we get to stage 3 as quickly as possible for our small business sake.
As far as social distancing or physical distancing goes with those migrant workers, I'm assuming in many cases they live in fairly close quarters.
Yeah, the living accommodations, the bunkhouse accommodations that many live in are the perfect vehicle for the spread of COVID-19. You can imagine people living literally in bunk beds in close quarters, and air circulation in some cases is not superb. They're sharing small kitchen facilities and washroom facilities. So truly it is the perfect vehicle in many cases for the spread of COVID-19. And I'm happy to see in the Globe and Mail today the federal government is starting to take this very seriously and going to allocate some dollars to take some ownership and make this right.
What has the impact been on businesses in Windsor? Have you seen a lot of businesses closing their doors permanently?
You know, we haven't seen that yet, Pam, but I'll tell you, just the feedback that I get from folks in the email every day, there are a number who are on the cusp of losing everything. And I say I want my businesses, as every mayor would say, we want our businesses to thrive. In these cases, there are many that I just want to survive. And so I'm advocating for them with the Premier. He's been very responsive. I appreciate all that he's doing. And we want to get these businesses in our whole region moved to stage 3 as soon as practically possible, so that obviously we want to keep the general population safe, but we've got to make sure that the economy can function as well.
I guess there are 11,000 reported COVID cases in the region, in the agri-farm sector. So that's a big number.
It is a big number, and just getting the folks to get tested, having those folks decide to get tested has been a struggle because you've had, again, the number of farms, 175, 8,000 people spread across that distance. Many undocumented would not want to participate in some system where their name has to be taken at the door. And so this is not an easy thing for the federal government to solve, the provincial government to solve. Certainly the municipal government has no real authority to solve this, but all of us working together, which we're starting to do, has been, I think, will be the most effective, and we're going to see some traction and be able to get over the hump here. At the end of the day, this is an important part of Ontario's economy. It's an important part of our regional economy. We want to help everyone get over the hump so that we can all move forward together in a safe way.
Well, let's look forward to that date. Thank you so much, Mayor Drew Dilkens, for joining us.
Have a great day.
We will be watching closely to see when you'll be able to move on. Thanks again.